Buddy, Matvei, your
It's
boy,
happening. It's happening.
Danny got it done.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
to get him out of that deal, the KHL, signs his 3-year, uh, uh, I guess, entry level deal with the Flyers or whatever you want to call it. Um, Pretty exciting. When you're thinking, like, obviously we went through last year, you're still thinking you got 2 more years, right? Until this guy comes and everybody's seen the highlights. He's fucking dynamic player,
Hmm.
obviously. It'll be nice to see him in front, but I got a question for you. I was thinking about this last night. You're a former coach. Obviously, you played the game as well. But if you're coaching, who are you going to put him with right away?
Wow. It's a loaded question asked. I haven't given a whole lot of thought since it's been so fresh. But geez, I mean, obviously, a high skill guy. He's got to play with some skill, and he's got to be able to buzz out there. And maybe a guy like Tippett, obviously can score,
Speed.
skate. Yeah, the speed, and a creative guy himself, Morgan Frost, can make plays. Can still, can score some goals, some tight goals around the net. Obviously a very creative player. So maybe those two guys.
I
Obviously, there's a
like
few other
that.
guys, but
That's a lot of skill.
speed and skill. Yeah,
Yeah, that's actually pretty scary. I was gonna say that I actually really like your pick there, or your line that you've put together. But uh, I'm gonna say a guy like TK and Coots. Coots being more responsible. Um, obviously not as a fleet of foot as probably Matvei and TK, but he's proven he can play with fast players. But his smarts, Matvei may be taking more chances than some of the players we've had before. So I'll say I'll throw him out there with TK and Coots, but I think I like yours a little better. But I think either way, you're going to do okay with that.
yeah. I mean, I think it's going to be a little bit of a juggling act to start, right? I mean, there's going to be, what they have on paper, and then they're going to go into preseason. They're going to try a few things, and they're just looking for some immediate chemistry. But I think it's going to be a little bit of a work in progress. But there's not, I say there's a few guys to choose from there that
Yeah.
seem to be good players to complement his skill, knowing that he's a fresh young guy with a highly offensive ability that might need a little assistance, supporting the high F3 position and maybe
Yeah.
being a little more responsible down low. So we'll see how it plays out, but I think they're willing to try anything to maximize the efforts, obviously.
Trying to think about, oh man, this is going to be cool. Like, he's here already. We didn't expect this, but Danny, there works some magic there that the little guy does. He can do it. How many points you
Yeah.
think? How many points you think? We should have asked him when he was here in the garage. You know,
The
yeah,
cardboard cutout slash
yeah,
AI
yeah.
digital cutout.
Hey, whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't give that away. No,
Yeah,
seriously though, I love the Wawa Cup baller. Great touch.
it was
A
great.
lot of people commented on that. Oh, he's already drinking Wawa coffee. But how many points you think this guy's going to get this year?
That's a great question. I'm gonna say 60.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
probably hopefully more, but
yeah, hopefully more.
I think that's a good number. If he's knock wood, good God, stays healthy, and obviously he'll be a power play player.
Yeah,
It'll be so much fun to see him play. I'm really really looking forward to it.
yeah.
Um, so
You and the rest of Philly fans.
yeah, yeah, exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
I would love to have been a fly on the wall in these conversations with the KHL team slash mob slash maybe Putin.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like
slash mall.
like
Yeah,
who's on these calls and how does this go down?
yeah, right,
Because it's probably not just a traditional contract. I
right.
wouldn't think, but either
Well,
way, they did
well,
their magic.
exactly. And going back to when our friend Anthony Sanfilippo was in, he was kind of explaining where we thought we'd get him at the end of this coming season, and he explained how. Oh, sorry, baller. How he explained, the same agent, and then getting Fedotov his deal. Maybe that helps get in there, and obviously Danny pulled the strings the right way, and he's coming. So I think everybody's going to be really, really excited about that.
All right, Nast. We got Doug Hill on Facebook. He asks, how hard is it to gel with a teammate with a huge language barrier? Obviously, it takes time, but can they fit in right away? Obviously, referring to Matvei Michkov.
Yeah.
And you've seen this a lot. Obviously, Bob was probably one of those
Yeah.
guys, and fresh as can be. Obviously, being Russian as well. What are your thoughts there, Nas?
Well, like I've kind of noticed, like Bob was one of the first ones. Also, we had Chernov, a kid with the Phantoms, went way back in the day, like 90, no, what was he, 98, 99, I think. And he came over, didn't speak a whole lot of English, but he did take lessons just like Bob did. Bob really picked it up quick. But it seems like the further I got through my career, guys were coming over, they did speak a little more. Maybe they're learning that over there. I don't know, but I think on ice, Riggs, and you may know this better. If you have a player like Michkov, who I think is obviously an intelligent hockey player, I think that part of it's okay. Obviously, the communication, if you're trying to explain something, that could be difficult, right? Like, they do have Slava Kuznetsov over there who does do a lot of translating for those guys, but he can't be on the bench doing it. So you hope that he's already started now, knowing that he's coming here, trying to pick up a little bit of the language, and I'm sure he'll learn it. But yeah, it could be difficult when you're, say, in game and trying to get a point across. You almost have to probably use a board and try to explain that way.
Yeah, lots of boards for sure. X's and
Yeah.
O's, obviously, to be supporting the actual dialogue itself. And then with teammates, as Doug asks here, I mean, it's obviously challenging to communicate with someone that's really, really struggles with the English language. But, guys find a way, and, the humor is the humor. And,
Yeah.
they'll be helping him, along the way. And hopefully he's, like you said, maybe taking some English to maybe help ease the pain that kind of comes along with moving from one country to another. But I think it'll be fine. It happens all the time, right? I mean,
Right.
yes, it's a challenge. I'm not going to diminish that. But guys seem to find creative ways to communicate and have fun and make these guys be a part of it. So, I mean, you
Yeah.
got a high end elite, a high pick that's been people have been waiting for. They're going to help him the best they can and make him feel comfortable. And again, like you said, the X's and O's, like on the bench, like actually in the moment coaching is probably going to require a little more dry erase board. But
Right.
the game's not that complicated at the end of the day. I think like overall, you would know what your coach is probably talking about to some degree, but it'll take some time. There's still going to be an adjustment period.
Matvei may act like he doesn't understand. So
Yeah, right. We know a
Torts,
few guys like that, right? Wow.
yeah, what? I don't
What,
understand.
back check? I don't know. Yeah.
I don't do that. I don't do that.
That's not part of his contract.
No, it's not. It's not. Riggs, I think I'm gonna make a little wager with Matvei Michkov.
You are.
I think I am. I
What do you
like
got?
him. I think I'm gonna take him to win the Calder at a plus 350.
Ooh.
I think he's gonna do it, and I'm hoping he's gonna do it, but I'm gonna lay that down and say that he wins the Calder trophy as the
Ooh.
best rookie in the league.
I like that, and I'm gonna kind of follow your lead in one way, shape, or form here, and it's piggybacking off my 60-point prediction for next year, which the line is set at 46.5, so I should be in good shape.
I think
And
so.
so I'm taking the over for
Okay.
a minus 140.
All right. I think that's a pretty good play if he's like we said, if he stays healthy and he's playing and Torch doesn't get too mad at him for maybe cheating a little bit, playing that
For
off.
being ultra skilled.
Yeah. He gets back because he's ultra skilled. Yeah, but yeah, I like that. So bet 365, baby. Get your play in today.